So in this video, I'm gonna go over the two biggest mistakes that most car salespeople are making. And these two mistakes could be costing you millions over your car salesman career. Now, as you grow your career as a car salesman, sometimes you start doing bad habits. Sometimes you start prejudging customers. Sometimes you start pre-qualifying customers, which you shouldn't be. But at the end of the day, we're all humans, and it's in our nature to always go the path of least resistance. But little do we know that in car sales specifically, the path of least resistance is costing you sales, is costing you referrals, and is costing you thousands of dollars. If you stop doing these two mistakes, your sales will increase. I promise you. You'll have happy customers. You'll have so many more referrals, and you will be the top guy at your dealership, because most of the people in this industry right now are doing these two things. Most of the people in this industry right now have no idea how to sell the right way. But you, after this video, are not going to make these mistakes, and you are going to be a freaking superstar. So let's get into it. What are the two mistakes that every car salesman out there is making right now? The first one is the demo. Is not taking your client on a demo. Look guys, this is a statistic. This is a numbers game. And no matter which way you put it, we both know, if you've watched my videos, that 99% of customers will not buy a car if you don't do a demonstration, if you don't take them on a test drive, if you don't do a good presentation. 99% of your customers out there, they will not buy. What do most salespeople do? Some salespeople nowadays, they don't even take their customers on a test drive. They don't even do that. But guys, when do customers buy? When do you make a good commission? We know customers, they'll buy from you when they trust you, when they like you, and when they respect you. But the other thing is, you got to get them excited about the car. People are emotional beings. People buy on emotions. You got to get them into, I call it the buying state. How do you get people excited about a car? When they touch it, feel it, when they drive it, when you do a walk around. A lot of salespeople these days, they don't even take their customers on a test drive because they believe what the customer is saying. Oh, I don't need to drive it. I've driven so many of those. I'm telling you right now, customers don't want to drive a car because they know if they drive it, most likely they're probably going to end up buying it. And again, why is that? Because they're emotionally attached to that car. So it's your job to make sure that you take every single customer on a test drive, that every single customer gets a great walk around, that you do a great presentation, you show them all the features of the car. And don't be like those old folks out there who've been in this business for 10 years and are so lazy they don't even take their customers on a test drive. Next thing, talking about price before building value. Let me ask you a question, okay? We know customers, they will buy a car from us, they will send us referrals if they like us, if they trust us, and if they respect us. So when a customer walks in, why would you start talking about price at the very beginning when they don't even know you, they don't even like you, they don't even respect you, and they don't even trust you? See, at the beginning, what we should be focusing on is getting to know the client, is building rapport with that client. At the beginning, what we should be doing is doing a good needs analysis, finding a car that the customer actually wants, not based on their budget, but what they actually want. And then what you should be doing is taking the car on a demonstration. You do a good presentation. Now at the end, when you get to the close, this is when you start to try to overcome these objections. This is when you try to overcome budget, trade, all this stuff. Okay, if you're listening to this video right now, these are the things that I don't want you to do. I don't want you to ask a customer what they want for their trade at the beginning. Do not ask that. We are going to ask that at the very end when the manager pitches us trade-in numbers, and now we're going to overcome that trade objection. You're not going to ask your customers what their budget is. What is your monthly budget, Mr. Customer? No, you're not going to crush their dreams before they even get to know you, or they like you, or they respect you. You're not going to ask the customer how much money down they have. You're not going to even ask them their budget. Put it this way. You meet a customer, okay? You get them excited about the vehicle. They like you, they trust you, and they respect you. But they hit you with a objection. They want more money for their trade. Do you think this objection is easier to overcome after you got them excited about the trade, about the vehicle that they're buying, after you made a friend with them, after they like you, they respect you, and they trust you? Or do you think these objections are easier to overcome before they even know who the hell you are? Before they like you, before they trust you, before they respect you, before you even got them excited about the car? Do you think it's easier to overcome those objections about their trade-in, about their monthly budget, about their payment? Of course not. Okay? Because always remember these 4 questions. And I know the answers. Have you ever had a customer take less for their trade than they said they would? Of course you have. Have you ever had a customer come up on their monthly budget than they said they would? Of course you have. Have you ever had a customer pay more money than they said they were going to pay? Of course you have. Have you ever had a customer come up with more money down than they said they had? Of course you did. So at the end of the day, guys, these questions are the wrong questions to be asking. The whole beginning part of the sale is for you to build rapport, build a friend, build trust, and build value in your product. If you do a good job there, the trade, the budget, the money down, that stuff doesn't even matter. Customers are always willing to pay more money for things that they love, and they're willing to pay more money to people that they trust. Hey guys, if you got value from this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And I'm on a mission to make as many $100,000 income earners in this car industry as I can. If you guys want more advice and want to work with me on a more personal level, make sure you text me at 778-928-0430. Ask me any question that you like. I got your back for life. Until next time.